Alrighty. How y'all doing? Who was there first? KK? Y'all let me know when you get in here. If you can hear, it was supposed to play an intro and it didn't play an intro. So I'm getting whatnot started. We're running a little behind. I've got a referral link on top. Let me see. What's up, everyone? Let me get this other stream started. Let y'all look at our pea shoots. Got to get this other one started so we're not late. Give me 1 second. When you come to our show and whatnot, we not only show you how to grow food like microgreens. There we go. Let's see. Blake, Lisa, just John. How's everyone doing? If you pop in here and you're new, say you're new. Mary, how are you? Sunshine, what is up? Gila Ridge, how are you doing? Have you started your markets yet or not yet? It's still too cold up there. Pea shoots are a dramatic presentation for your new adapters. Hey, KK, thank you. Isn't that cool? Look at the roots on it. But yeah, so we've got like loads of it up there, all down here. Got some little microgreens growing on it too. That's our tot soy. All right, yeah, everybody's popping in here. Let me get a giveaway going for y'all. You guys over on YouTube and Facebook, I've got a link to whatnot. We're going to be having giveaways like as fast as we can do them over there. All right, KK's over here now. Daniel. If you use that link, you pop on over and you get a $15 credit to shop with in my store. Where can I get these in Canada? Kirsten, give me a little while. I'm checking. I'm trying to find someone. I had somebody up there that was printing them, and he had an Etsy shop. So whenever somebody asked, all I had to do is shoot them over there. Hey, how did I miss the light live? Oh, you missed it, Hummingbird? And he said he went on vacation or put his shop on vacation and that was like 6 months ago. So I've been sending people over there and he hasn't been printing anything. So I'm trying to find someone else. On to Hummingbird. Let me get I didn't get a chance to put any mods on. Let me get a giveaway going. Mod you up. And I see if Maria was here too. In 1 second, we're getting it all going. What do y'all want? Seeds for a giveaway? Y'all let me know if sometime during the night, instead of, what do we do? A little, here it says giveaway. A little 8-pack of seeds, new adapters. What you want? Somebody wants an adapter. Seeds are great. Yes, please. All right, we'll do a couple of seeds first, and then we'll do an adapter, all right? Let me see. Mute. See Hummingbird on there. You can moderate. Giveaway. All right, there we go. Giveaway's going. So y'all let me know too. Remember last week, instead of these single portions, we did a couple of big bags like tot soy and what else do we have? Tot soy, speckled pea, the red arrow radish, I think arugula too. Yeah, that interview was still it'll be up on YouTube. The broccoli. No, I had to order some more. I don't know. Mine might be sitting around somewhere. I thought I had a whole bag. And we've been planting it, so we've got a bunch planted out. And I didn't think I used it all. But I ordered some more, so some more is on the way. Jan Lee, how are you doing? Sounds good. Adapter. Teresa is on Facebook. How are you doing? Gently's in both places. Thank you. Yeah, Kirsten, I'm trying to find somebody up there to print it. But you guys over on Facebook and YouTube, I posted a link, I think. Yeah. Look in the comments for my link to Whatnot, and you can jump over there. Right now, we're having a giveaway for 8-pack of microgreen seeds. Right up here, this is all of our pea shoots. And we've got some other microgreens growing. We've got some growing back here. Kind of ran out of space. But we had a show with Vic, who makes Happy Leaf Grow Lights. That's on YouTube and Facebook. Let's see, whatever you feel in your heart. Everything's going by so fast. Cracky was a real person. Oh, really, Mary? Yeah. Cheap gardening. It's all good for the gibbies. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Lone Wolf. And I just got my new wide mouth adapter. So excited. Awesome. Bad Ape. Awesome. That was a great interview. Thank you. He was a cool guy, wasn't he? Yeah, Dr. Cracky is a real guy. He was a professor in the University of Hawaii. What got you started in this? I was trying to garden like ever since I was 17, and I was always messing up. And then when my wife, we were on the road, she was doing murals and decorative painting, and sometimes we would spend the night. So we'd be gone for days at a time. And anytime I tried to do something, we'd come home, and a lot of times everything would be dead because I didn't get home to water it. So I got into hydroponics. And when we first started hydroponics, if you guys have looked into it, there's a big learning curve and it costs a lot of money. There's a whole lot of supplies you have to get. So I looked around, and then I saw a video about Dr. Cracky, and it was doing hydroponics without all the aeration and filtration and pumps and all of that. And I tried that out. Mill Creek Market, how are you doing? Y'all make sure you go follow this one right here, Mill Creek Market, because sooner or later they're going to be selling mushrooms. Mill Creek, I saw another guy selling mushrooms on here. But I watched, hey, Sodery, is that Teresa? I think. How are you doing? It worked for me. So I took what I saw from him was, they said put one lettuce plant in a gallon of water and it grew, and you didn't need to do anything to it. And I adapted it to work for me. That's when, instead of doing the 1 gallon jug, we were doing big containers like the totes. And then I decided to do the downspouts like this. We did that for years. Now it's kind of remind me of the NFT channels. If you guys ever look at hydroponics and you see all the channels, excuse me. We just try to find an easy and cheap way to do it. So each one of those is what it was $12. They're about $15 or $20 now. And the cloning collars were expensive, so we decided to use pool noodles. My wife came up with that idea, and these came out to about 2 cents a piece. Hey, here goes first giveaway. And the new adapters, well, we'll do a giveaway for that. It'll be a set, one of these and one of the shallow ones. So this one's seed. Healer Age. You get some more seeds. Congratulations. Let's do another one. Hey guys, I got different things for giveaways here. If we get time, we might give away an Amazon gift card. It's $20. Y'all let me know if you want that. Let's see. Wow, these things are all mixed up down here. Giveaway adapter 1. All right, this can be for a set of adapters right there. And YouTube and Facebook. Let's see, Dan, how are you doing? From Figlin Foodies, how are you doing? That sounds pretty cool. I have to check that out. Lake of the Ozarks. Hold my tea. Where can you buy the adapters? Kathy, here, I'll drop a link. If you look in, you're on Facebook, right? If you look at my profile, there's a link to my Etsy shop. I'll drop it real quick. I can drop a link there. I just can't drop links over on Whatnot. So Whatnot, y'all getting in that giveaway. Let me take care of Facebook here. Hey, just joining and heard something about mushrooms. Awesome. If you're over on Instagram, hold on. All right, there's where you can get the adapters. Over on Instagram, it's Mill Creek Market, PA, and they're over on Whatnot right now. But if y'all jump over on Whatnot, I dropped a link up in the comments to copy it again. You get a $15 credit. You can come over there and just hang out in the chat. And every time the giveaway starts, we're going to be doing it back to back. I tried dill seeds and got some germination, but didn't know seeds have an oily coat. You need to soak them in warm water. Oh, okay. Okay. I've got, I haven't tried dill seeds yet. I've got a 5-pound bag of it. So I appreciate that. Any new people in the chat tonight? Y'all chime in if you're new. Let us know if you're new, because we might have to do a demo. Yep, sort of. New time. All right, 1 second. We're streaming on YouTube and Facebook too. Let me get them a link. Some of them are jumping over here. Yes, new. All right, this is all microgreens, and it's how you can grow food fast. 1 second. All right, guys. Where you at? On YouTube, I've got the comment link pinned to the top, and it's in the description. Facebook, I have to keep dropping it over there. So there it is again, from Colorado, Pennsylvania, brand new. Bonnie, good to see you. Jane, welcome in. I'm newer too. Lisa, last night's class. New from Colorado, Robin. I found some pipe insulation. Going to try that. Let's hold my tea. And all the way from Vietnam. And joining Janie from Kentucky. Lori says she's new. All right. I'm going to do a quick demonstration. This is our new adapter. This is what's running in the giveaway right now on YouTube and Facebook. I mean, not YouTube and Facebook, on Whatnot. YouTube and Facebook, I dropped a link to jump over to Whatnot. You guys see, you can see how many giveaways we're going to be doing throughout the night. And we'll get the auction started in a little while. Let's do a couple giveaways first. You got 1 minute to get in the giveaway. You're going to get a set of that. And then we might go ahead and do one big bag of seeds to get started. Y'all be all right with that? What would you like? I got the speckled pea, tot soy, and red arrow radish. Yes, of course, peas. Anybody want peas? Speckled peas, bok choy, peas, radish. Hey, we'll work through them throughout the night. We'll get peas in. Thank you for sharing. Yes, peas. All right, we'll get one. Yes, peas. That's good, Lynn. All right, here we go. We're gonna draw a winner. Let me get a bag of peas going. Cheryl, congratulations. You got a set of adapters. And the new people, I'm going to show you how we set these up. First, I do a quick demo with our self-watering adapters. Can't really see them in there, but I've got some stuff growing over here. We've got the new adapters kind of all in the way, but it's a way to grow microgreens. Set it and forget it. And then these grow out to bigger plants like this. You can see this one plant right there on that side. And we'll put one of those together, and then we'll go ahead and talk about this. All right. Let's see. Do you eat dill as microgreen? Yeah. Who was in there was just talking about, they said you got to soak the dill seeds. So I'm glad they told us to do it. Everybody must be on the same wavelength, because some people said no new screen adapters in the shop. No, not yet. Let's see, who was that? Joni? We're still getting a bunch from YouTube and Facebook. So we still, not counting what we do tonight, we still have about 80 orders to fill on YouTube and Facebook. Mike, are you eventually doing away with old adapters? No, I'll probably keep them around. If I can figure out how to do all of these guys that easy, then we don't have to have grow medium, right? So that would do away with clay pebbles, which make things a lot easier. And I just harvested about there's about 24, I think. Remember those big containers that we have? I didn't make a video yet, guys. I'm way behind. Harvested 24 of these like in no time because it just pulled out. Those were the ones that were with the cosmetic pad. Pulled out, harvested it. These were clean, just rinse them out and replant them. So if we can do that, it would make it a whole lot easier. But I'm not sure how big it would get in there. Like this one, that one's getting like huge. We pull some of these off. Let's get to the point where this is getting too crowded up here. Some of these leaves are dying because they can't see all of this. Everything's blocking the light. So none of the light's getting down here. But this, we just came in and just cut a couple of these off. This is what the adapter keeps going, but see how big that one is? And we cut a few of these off. That looks like a whole, like a head of bok choy right there, right? We just come in and just cut that, cut one, and then back here, like I said, it's sitting up here and get the light. So we're going to harvest a lot of that, but this is what the self-watering adapter is for. You can see a little bottle up here. That's a Mountain Dew bottle. And this is just a Tupperware container. Let me see if I got one around. They're just Tupperware like this, a small one. Is that bok choy? Yeah, is that one bok choy? No, that was several. It's where we grow the microgreens like this. Here's the bottle. And then if we use a refillable adapter, where you pull it out, refill it, put it back in, right? And then you let it keep growing. And that's what that was. So it'll keep growing, but like there's more than 200 plants right here. So you're going to have to, as it starts to grow, harvest a couple. And then keep letting some of it grow in the harvest couple. There's no way like all of these plants will grow that big. But that way you get more for your money because you're getting microgreens, but then you let someone grow out the baby green. Hey, let's get another giveaway going, guys. Somebody said demo. Yeah, you want me to demo one of those? Here, give me 1 second. Let's get one more giveaway going. Then I'll do it. Ooh, we've got a bunch of red cabbage too. Anybody like red cabbage? Guys, if anybody needs to play pebble, tomorrow I might be giving away big boxes, or we'll auction off the big box of them. There's a couple bags that I'm gonna go through. Hold on 1 second. How's that? That good? That good for a giveaway? Here, Speckle Pea. Hey, YouTube, Facebook. Like I said, if y'all get on over, we're giving away this right now over there, all right? Sometimes after I cut the microgreens, you get more greens because some seeds were slower. Yeah, exactly, KK. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you too. One you can really notice, like some of them you don't notice. All right, this is going to be the giveaway, guys. It's seed number 2. Ready? All right, jump in the giveaway. All right, that's pack number 2. Yeah, look at this one. This was one of the first ones. This was an experiment, right? So it's getting all scraggly. So you can cut this. YouTube and Facebook, you can see that. But see down there, there's some smaller ones that aren't growing as fast. So if you come in and harvest this and let it go, then those will get a little bit of light, and then you get those grow up. So this is probably because I planted this a little too dense. This was the first one that I did. All right, so that's that giveaway. I got some more peas there. Maybe we'll have another giveaway. We'll do a couple of them. All right, let's do a quick demo. Oh, there's a little Tupperware. That size right there, that's what that bok choy is growing in. It was just that size, so we've got a cereal bowl about that size. Right. These adapters are ones that I've been using. I'm using them again. All right, I got a bottle. Guys, this is what we use for nutrients. General Hydroponics, Maxi Grow. This right here is what you see, everything's growing. These don't actually need nutrients. The tot soy, the cabbage, all the microgreens, this is all we're using. So nothing fancy. All you do is use 1 teaspoon. There's a gallon of water. Let's see if YouTube and Facebook can see me tonight. All right, cool deal. 1 gallon of water, 1 teaspoon. Just take it, 1 teaspoon, shake it up. New folk, You can swipe. Okay, cool. Appreciate that, Hummingbird. All right. That's it. How easy is that? Now we're going to be using clay pebbles for this. This, you don't need it. So this is our self-watering adapter. This is how we grow our microgreens, like set it and forget it. All right, we got all that in. So one bag of topsoil. Here we go. All right, don't blink. I'm usually doing about 6 or 8 of these at one time. Now this adapter fits the 16-ounce Coke bottles, the 20-ounce, and it also fits the 2-liter or 1-liter. The 2 liters don't work really well. They're too flimsy. But the 1-liter water bottles, I'll show you one. Put it on like that. That's it. Clay pebbles. It's not Cocoa Puffs. This is just water because seeds need to be damp to germinate. All right, take one pack, we portion these out. This is what's in the giveaway here. We portion these out for a bowl about that size. Some more quick spritz. And I cover mine with foil. This is the easiest way I found to do it. Just rip a little hole in the middle. Here's the giveaway, guys. And that's it. Here's the giveaway. Crystal, congratulations. You won you a bunch of peas. Speckle peas. All right. Now all you have to do is let that sit for a couple days. The next day, if you come in and look, if it looks like it's drying out, go ahead and spritz it a little. If there's moisture already in there, don't do anything. You don't want to get it too wet. So if it's still damp, this foil helps with that. Don't do anything. Sometimes I just put these out in my shade house, and I don't even mess with them for 3 or 4 days. At that time, they're going to be pushing up. They're going to be yellow because there's no light. At that time, you take off the top and just leave it. Set it and forget it. Let's see if I've got one that's about. This one's a couple days old. In a few days, it'll be like that. And you see there's still nutrients in there, right? So these will grow about another 3 or 4 days. And at that point, they'll be like this. Which is why I showed you before. So you see the leaves are a lot bigger, right? Now you can harvest, or you can keep it going. Like I said, if you use one of the refillable adapters, and you keep it going and get more bang for your buck. But it's just that easy. Let's see, you can put a jar instead of full. Can you use the jar lid? Yeah, you definitely can. In fact, this, when we use like that, I actually cut some of them. Grab another Coke bottle. So that it just went right down around the Coke bottle. Like that. Now that doesn't keep the light out, so you're gonna have to put this in a dark place for it to germinate and then bring it out once they sprout. If you cover it with foil, it blocks light. And I just leave mine in the shade house and they germinate just like that. What just or new adapter? Eaten or just cut off? Hold on, I'm a little bit lost. What nutrients do you use? Through YouTube and Facebook, right here. General Hydroponic Maxi Grow. Now I use Master Blend. For years that worked fine, but this just easier. You just tell me mix it up, right? One teaspoon per gallon. Have you tried mung beans for microgreens? Yeah, we do it all the time. I've got I'll plant some out. We planted and harvested it because I've got videos on my channel. But we got a hole right there. Mung bean. So this grows bean sprouts. In one video you mentioned by adding no, that was Master Blend. So if you get Master Blend, you need calcium nitrate and Epsom salt. Where do you get your seeds? Most of mine are True Leaf Market. Resourceful Living, how are you doing? Mine are growing great in plain water. Awesome. Filtered tap. Can you explain how to use a filter for tiny seeds? Yeah, I'll show you. All right, let me get a giveaway going. I'm gonna run and grab some. 1 second. We'll do another adapter one, all right? All right, this first set of adapters. Do you remove the lid once you see spot? Yes. All right, hold questions. I'm going to grab some coffee filters. We're going to put one together so y'all can see it actually right like that. So we don't need any grow medium, all right? Neo, go check out my YouTube channel. I don't want to explain Master Blend over here. I'll confuse everybody, but it's on my YouTube channel. Keep on growing, just like that. Go check out my YouTube channel. And then there's a video that has the nutrients. You can't play TV. The peas are too big. Yeah, I didn't even turn it on. So they're getting up there. It's time to harvest those. So I've got smaller ones down here, and then more, like this on the way. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and soak some tonight, so that when we harvest this, then we'll move on to this one, and then we'll have some coming behind it. All right, I'll be right back. 1 second. I don't have, I got like these brown paper. Oh, I thought I had white coffee filters. I guess it's just the same, right? Anywho, I use this one. Oh, giveaway. I got Fiskars. Oh, circle cutter. Awesome hibiscus. Severag. Congratulations. Yeah, circle cutter. I grabbed the circle cutter, but it's not Fiskar. Let's gonna give it a try. I think it's more like from the shop. Anywho, I think actually the paper towel worked good. I actually planted a lot of amaranth outside with paper towel. All right, throw me for a loop. Asking questions. Let me see if I can do this. Now, some of y'all out there are probably a lot better at me than doing that. All right, it's a little paper towel. Not sure. Hold on 1 second with the questions. I see a bunch of questions going. The cosmetic pads, the cosmetic pads work. I have a video on it. I've got loads of microgreens growing out there, but they didn't develop roots. So you can grow microgreens. I'm trying to do it where I can grow baby greens too, and then maybe do away with all the critters and everything. But roots went around. Once they were on the outside, the roots went around and went down. And these just kind of hung out there because there was a lot of moisture in there. So they didn't develop roots real fast. I don't know if this is one that I used it with. So you can see like some, the roots down there, they shot roots down. And then a lot of them didn't. The root, it just stayed in the pad. So it works good. You can cut all these off, harvest this. And then those that get light, maybe those will grow. But I've got a lot more with just paper towels, which is actually a lot cheaper. How are the reused for screens? Lost it. Like for the bigger trays. Let's see. Oh, Mary, you talked about like something like that. I mean, except a big screen, something else. These go on the bottom of plants in the planter so the soil doesn't fall out. Gauze in 2 layers of pebbles. Thank you very much. That's a good idea. Thanks for explaining this. No problem. I've been able to get the roots to grow through a French press metal. Oh, cool. And then you can just clean that out. You don't have anything to waste, right? So you can also grab these. I grabbed like a pack of those. The only thing is I did this. That works for some other cities. But my top soy seeds still fell through that. So maybe you can put two. So I have that video. I'll try to have the video here tomorrow. I keep saying that, but I'll go ahead and do a video and put it up here tomorrow. I've been able to get the roots. Let me see what YouTube, Facebook, and we'll get another giveaway going too, guys. How do you sprout the seeds and then transfer them into the bucket? Working on my first spot to greens, blue, shadow, awesome. Jeremy, we just grow it like this. Jeremy, we just grow them like this, right? And because it's the clay pebbles, you don't worry about soil and everything. We just pull them out like that. And you can see roots. I don't know if you can see with me there. Up here. See the roots. All right. And that's how I transfer them. This one's actually big. It's just a pool noodle. And when you put in your pool noodle, right? See the leaves will hold it up. You want to put it in here where it can still move. See that can move, right? Don't put it in and squeeze it so tight that this can't move. If it does, then take a slow, trim it up a little bit. All we did was that little slice of a pool noodle, right? Cut it, took that part out, just put that in the middle. All right, now if you got to put it in a container, it might be a 2-inch hole, like what I use. It might be a little smaller. If you squeeze it to where you can't see that little hole right there? See the little hole? So you want to have somewhere where your plant can sit in there and not get squashed. And if you can't, just pull this out and just trim that up a little bit more. And just keep trimming at it until you get enough space. Well, when you put it together, see there's more spaces in there. And that's all I did. If you get on my YouTube channel, well, I would have a video playing here, but you see a bunch of downspouts. And we can have 40, 50, 100 plants going at one time. And that's all we did. We just took the plants out like this. And believe it or not, sometimes if we get in a hurry, we'll pull them out like that. See how small that is? Now you want to do that if this was in soil, right? Take that and try and transplant it, right? But this is what we've done for years on ours. Just take it, like I said, you just pop it in here like that. Make sure you're not squeezing it so it fell down, right? And I put 4 or 5 at one time. So we wouldn't do like that. We'd come in here. Because you can always send them out. Because you got a bunch of them here, right? And I do like that. That's how I start. 4 or 5, maybe even 6. Once it starts to grow, you can always come in and trim it and eat those, right? And then leave like 2 each one. If you want to grow bigger, one head of bok choy, go ahead and leave just 1. What a great idea. That's how I did my cilantro. Yeah, cilantro goes wild in this. I've actually got cilantro bulb and everything. You can get seeds. Look, and then on my channel, we made these. Now you take that, you fill this up. I fill it almost to the top to where you can touch the roots. So you see the roots are down, right? So you don't need to fill it all the way up to here. The roots, you don't want all the stem in that in there. So if you're going to fill this up, pull these guys up with them. All right? And fill it up. You don't want to cover the stem too much. So I would just fill this up, put them in there. That's all we did. And this was sitting on our handrail. That's why I like these. We had a big porch, a 30-foot porch. So we had this just all down the handrail. How easy is that? All right, so that's the self-water. And then with these, like I said, all we were doing, perfect guy. Got some small ones here. Let's see, but these don't do as good going for hydro planting in my garden here. Yeah, things don't. It's in an environment where it's like a lot of water constantly, and then you put it in dirt, so you have to like really water it like the first week. And a lot of them just go to shock too. Got my order today. Thanks for all that. Hey, no problem. Thank you very much. So there's soil in the rain gutter. No, just nutrients. All that's in here is this right here. Fill it up. That's it. No soil. And when you put them in the very beginning, if you put this in there, right, that size, you won't have to do anything to this for a month, like 4 or 5 weeks. I go about 3 or 4 weeks before I even check on them. You put them in like that, they'll still grow. They're not going to use a whole lot of nutrients when they're small, water. So they'll keep growing and growing. So you'll do this, and it really is just set and forget it. In about 3 or 4 weeks, they'll start to grow, and then you go ahead and keep the level between 1/2 and 3/4 in that gutter, and you're golden. That's all you have to do. All right, my cilantro, beets, artichoke, cabbage has transplant now. So it's just fine. Cool, still growing great. Oh, awesome. Received my shipment today too. Awesome, love the adapters. Thank you very much, Don. I did it in drugs. Awesome. I tried it, didn't work, but I'll keep trying. Yeah, just give it a try. It took me a little while. My name is Nana. How are you doing? Welcome. Can I purchase your products outside of what? Yeah, just go to, I think I dropped it. Are you on YouTube? If you go into my profile, there's a link to my Etsy shop, and they're all over there right now. Yes, nasturtiums are awesome. And nasturtium, they're pretty. They throw that on your plate at fancy restaurants. They charge you a lot, right? They got a little peppery taste. A nasturtium plant, you can eat the stems, the leaves, the flower, the seed pod, everything. All right, how about another giveaway, guys? You want seeds or an adapter? Where's my giveaway thing? Etsy shop. My adapter. Oh, awesome. Thank you very much. Adapter. Seeds. Any. Very easy going. I like that. Radish. Sam said radish. Ooh, y'all want some radish? We just did peas. I'll do peas again. Hey, let's do radish one. And I'll show you guys how we put that together. And the new people, if you're interested in like the peas, all of this speckle pea up here, let me know if you need a little bit on that. I'll show you how to put that together. It's like that easy. Radish. Radish is the easiest one to grow. It sprouts like so fast. 4 or 5 days you'll be able to eat this. Please show us how to do the peas again. All right, we'll do the peas next. Let's see my top giveaway. Awesome. Phyllis, how are you doing? Phyllis won the giveaway. So you guys like YouTube and Facebook, you can pop over here. Even if you don't buy it, we haven't even sold anything yet, have we? You can just sit here all night and just win stuff. Just like this. All right, that's a bunch of radish. You can grow a bunch of microgreens, or you can plant that in your garden and have radish for the whole neighborhood, right? All right, this red arrow radish. Give me a second, guys. This just makes it easier for HR if I have it already packed up and everything's labeled. All right, this could be the giveaway. Number 3. I jump in that giveaway. Radish. If you don't like radish, somebody said they didn't like radish, so you don't need to get in the giveaway. But if you want it, jump in the giveaway. That's a whole lot of radish. Like I said, you can just go plant that in your garden if you want. It's red arrow. Y'all can Google red arrow radish to see. Mike, someone's asking on bottle adapters how they know where the water should sit. Can you show that? Yeah. Let me see. I'll do it in another. All right, someone's asking about the water level with the adapters. Put that there right now. All right, getting that giveaway. Oh, and we'll cut one of these. I just cut a paper towel. To me, I think the paper towels and the roots are going through that faster. And this is a whole lot cheaper, but everyone's probably got coffee filters. We couldn't drink a lot of coffee, so I had a hard time finding any. This is for one of those little fancy cones you do pour over. Here, do it in here so you can see through it. All right. All right, I'm just going to use plain water just for demonstration purposes so I don't waste my nutrients. All right, I'll pour a little bit in here. All right, now you can see when we put this on, all right, I poured a little in there, so no more is coming out of here, right? And you can see the water level there. Here, get it up here. All right, see that? That's going to keep it constant right there. Now you got to do is get your grow medium up higher than that. Now I'll show you what I saw a couple people doing. Like I said, I think I'm going to change out the kit, and instead of having the big adapter, I'm going to go ahead and have a little adapter because they're trying to do a big bacon dish. So I think they're trying to spread these out. It's a bunch of them. All right. Now see, that's not enough. So you see the water level is still up there. So just think if a mosquito was coming here, right? The mosquito would land on there, go lay its eggs right there, right? So that's too low. And if you put your seeds in there, you can see all the water up there. The seeds are just going to be waterlogged. So all you want to do is fill it up. That's why I start with dry. You can always pre-soak it. Once you get the hang of it, you can pre-soak these. I put it in dry so that you guys can see. See all these right now? These are all wet, right? All right, now all we want to do is put some in here. And we just want to get it high enough so you don't see that water. And these guys are staying dry now. See, they're dry. All right, so see all that's dry on top? So now I see with this, you can see through it, right? Water level, that's where it's going to stay. And then you see a dry layer right there. Excuse me. There's a dry layer. That's the secret to the whole thing. If you don't get that, you're going to have problems. So some people are sending us pictures, and you can join our Facebook group. If you have problems, just post pictures over there. Everybody will help you out. This right here will take you to YouTube. It's got all the videos on how to put these together. And this takes you to Amazon. And it's like pebbles, nutrients, and everything. And my email is on the bottom of that, so you can always ask. But go join. There's a Facebook group called Keep On Growing, and it's a group. You jump in there, I'll let you in. And if you're having problems, you just post pictures. So immediately when I saw somebody have that picture, and you could see the water, and everything was wet, and they didn't use enough seeds, there were just a couple of seeds, and probably a bunch of them got waterlogged. We knew what the problem was. He gets a winner. Dawn is my dog. Dawn, congratulations. The taller one support the taller microgreens. Yeah. So, like you can see, this gets tall, right? That's why we've got the deeper adapter. Radish grows tall, and when the radish starts to grow, my radish is hidden back there. Let me see if I got one over here. All right, this one's reaching towards the light because it's over there. Grow lights are back over here. This is radish. See where the roots are? See how tall these are? If it didn't have this to support it, these would all be falling over like that. So you have a bunch there. You want something a little deeper for radish because they grow fast. Now these will sit here. If I put them under the lights, these leaves will just pop open. They'll be huge in just a couple of days. But this you can see it's wet down here, right? You see the roots? So it's going down there. So the roots know where to go. It's wet. Then if you can tell right here, can you tell that's dry? So one thing is that's going to cut down on your mold and mildew. Any funky stuff might happen down here. You're only going to harvest the need up here. So it's a lot safer than sprouting in a jar where everything's damp and you get bacteria all over everything. This anything funky is going to be down here. You're going to harvest this up here. Another thing, like I said, mosquitoes are not going to make their way down through this and lay their eggs down, right? But if you see the water, you have this too shallow, and you can see the water, the mosquitoes will lay eggs in there, right? Because they're like still water. So you always want it a little deeper. That makes sense? So that's self-watering adapter. That's the one with the pop bottle. And then we've got ones that fit our mason jars. We got wide mouth. Oh, where my regular mouth one went. But we have a wide mouth adapter. And these also fit Gatorade bottles. So you can use those. This one fits ocean spray. Fits big bottles. That one's OPG. V8 bottle. Cranberry. Apple. Great. And I did have, I think we planted a regular mouth. Yeah, we planted it out. So we have to get another one. All these are all lined up because we had those for the new adapters. Let's see. Oops. All right. Have I missed a lot of stuff in the chat? All right. So this is just water. I'm going to put this over here in case anybody comes in and has questions about that a little later. Y'all want me to show you the peas real quick? How we do that? Let's see. Too much water, and then you have to refill it. All right. Let's do the rest of these peas too. Yes, peas. All right. We're going to start a giveaway with peas, and I'm going to show you how to use them. All right. Because usually we're doing like this. This is about a portion. Actually, that'll make probably about two. Something that big. But what we're going to do is have a giveaway like that when I explain it. All right, speckled peas. All right, it's for a giveaway. Maybe we'll do two. Maybe it'll be enough for another giveaway there. Here, I'm gonna get a box. Get this going. This will be number 4. I get in the giveaway. This the same one that we're using to grow all this right here. Right here. All right. All right, that's giveaway. What do we say? 4. Number 4. All right. We'll just use this size bottle right here. All right. Now, guys, some of these, the jars, I tried to make this so that you guys, some people have ball mason jars, some people bought the generic ones. So I've got a ball mason jar here. This one is a generic one. No, that's false. This one just says Mason. And there's other ones that say Golden Harvest or something. We made it, see some of them go down in there, but the top is flared. It's not completely straight, so it won't fall straight down in there like that. And then some of them, it sits right up on top. See, like that. So when you get it, depending on what jar you have, they're not all sitting right up on top. Some of them might go down in like that. But as long as it's not going to fall in, it's no big deal. Because you're not going to be pulling this out, putting it back in. All right. All right, here goes the process. Next step, P demo with the new adapter. All right, ready? First day, put your peas in here and fill it up with water. All right. Then let it soak overnight. Make sure you get a good bit of water. Don't just cover them. They double in size. So fill it up. The next day, I get a bowl or something, right? This is full of water. Dump it in there, let all the water drain out, and set it in there like that. Now from here, you don't have to put water down here in the beginning. You can if you want. I think it saves pressure if you wait a couple of days because the roots aren't going to be able to touch it, right? So you don't have any water in there. If you want to change it out, you can. You can put a little down here just so it stays damp, and the roots will start heading down in about 3 days, 2 or 3 days. Just take them out and gently rinse them out. Don't shake them up or anything. Once they get settled and the roots start coming out, don't move them. Gently rinse them. If anything, sometimes I do it out here. I don't even go in the house. And I have this, and I just spray them. Yeah, I get these wet. I'll just plant these tomorrow. All right, and I'll just spray it. And I spray enough. See, you can see the water dripping down. Make sure you spray it enough so the water's dripping down out of the bottom. And then when you see the little roots coming out of the bottom here, spray it up like that too. All right. Do that for a couple of days. And when the roots get about 1/2 inch tall, go ahead and fill your water up just till it's touching the roots. And don't let it touch the white thing here. Because now we want this to dry out in the top. And the roots will know where to go. So if you got a couple of stray roots or shooting off to the side of that, you can spray them for a couple of days and they'll usually find their way down. But generally after this point, you just want to keep the water on the roots. They'll start to grow, and once they start shooting down, you don't have to change this. These will grow. I just refilled this because I was getting ready to harvest it, but then I wanted to show y'all, have something to show y'all. But this thing actually grew this much, and the water was down to here. So you can actually get growth from one thing without refilling it. Actually, let's cut one of these open and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about it being dry. But that's all you do. So this in the first couple of days, I will take the lid and just cover it. All right. And then when I come in and rinse it, I'd rinse it, cover it back up. Don't screw it on. Because if the peas get up tall enough, they'll actually push on that lid. Okay. Here goes the giveaway. Oh, Sam, I saw you. Miss Wagner. I think it's Wagner. Congratulations. Yeah, you got slow roll. Congrats. Boy, that was more peas, right? And then we did radish. Y'all let me know if you want top soy. We'll do some top soy. But guys, so grow. And I get like this. Hey, let's harvest. I have something to put this in. Where'd my little container go? Oh, we filled it up with rocks. I filled my little container up with rocks. But that's easy, isn't it? And then you do it in succession. Like I said, these are ready to harvest. You can actually harvest way before this. All you're going to do is just take this up here, the first like 2 set of leaves, right? So this could have been harvested days ago. But this is what I like about it. If we're not ready for it, just let them keep growing, right? Because you're just going to take the top. This can go into your compost or the chickens, right? So instead of cutting this and putting it in the refrigerator and then you end up throwing it in your compost anyway, let it keep growing. And then when you need it, just pull one out, right? That's your pea shoots. Toss that in your soup. Put on your spring rolls. Put in your salad. We're going to juice a lot of ours. If you juice it, you can cut more. Like if we go to juice this, we'll actually cut more of it. But this gets kind of woody, so you don't want to stir fry that. You might choke on it. So that's the nice tender part. But if you juice it, you can take more of it. Now let me show you when we go to clean this. Let me get another bowl. We get water all over my table. All right. Here, that looks pretty cool, don't it? Now, if you have a knife, sharp knife, you can just go right across that and it'll cut right off. I don't have my knife in here. So we're just going to cut this. All right, it goes in the compost. But remember, I told you to fill up water to here. You don't put water here. You want this to start to dry out, right? This one I packed in here really good. And if this was getting wet all the time, there'd be a lot of mold and mildew, right? Look. No mold, no mildew, and it's dry. These peas are hard. You can see they're dry. But see, it's using up. That's their energy. But see how nice and dry it is? And there's no mold and mildew. All right, that's the secret. That's why all that's growing up there. See how packed it is? That goes back. That's not one row. There's another row. There's another row behind it. We ate one row. So there's 4 rows up here, times like 6 or 7 or 8. And it's all packed in here. There's no mold and mildew because all of this up here is dry. And we've got the nutrients down here, the roots know where to go. And you don't see like algae stuff growing in there either, do you? But look, guys, it's easy to clean, right? Now this you can just toss in the dishwasher if you want. I sort of rinse mine out with a little soapy water. Don't put this in the dishwasher. It's bioplastic. Don't boil it. Okay? You just want to hand wash this with a little soap and water. If you do get a little algae, if you're doing microgreens or something outside, you get a little algae, put a little bit of bleach, hydrogen peroxide, vinegar, whatever you like to clean with. Why are my peas wilting? When they get 4 or 5 inches, the roots touching the water and an air gap. Try 3 times. What about the heat? Is it hot in there too? Peas like cooler weather. What's the temperature like? Also, and these are kind of bunched together. These have these little tendrils. They're kind of holding on to each other. If you don't plant them dense enough, right? These guys will start here. I'll pull these apart because they're a vine. This is a vine. If I pull these apart and I don't let the little tendrils hook on each other again. When you come in tomorrow, these will be hanging over. And these will be hanging over. Because they're vines, they'll be going everywhere. Do you mean like the little leaves will? Or they're just all kind of hanging down like this? Alrighty, guys. Let's see. Do you ever get aphids? I haven't got aphids on my peas. Has anybody out there got aphids on their peas? Let's do so Julie Bowmama's here. How are you doing? I'm conducting a test. I've planted my peas and they are growing awesome. I love tests. No, knock on wood. No aphids. Yeah, I haven't had aphids on my peas. All right, guys. Let's get some topsoil. Yeah, my box is all put together already. Yeah, mark 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, topsoil. I tell you what. Here, I got a bag that I use. It says topsoil. I'll toss this in here. Whoa. Remember when we first started, this bag was up to here? This is how much topsoil we gave away. This bag's almost empty. All right, I think that's about 100,000 seeds. Got my seeds, soaking them 24 hours. Sunshine, what is up? Sunshine, I dropped your stuff in the mail. I saw you got some stuff on Etsy. And I left you a message too, so that you can download the code. So check your stuff on Etsy. All right, guys, giveaway number 5. All right, getting the giveaway. That's topsoil seeds. All right, so that's with pea shoots. Radish, do it the same way, except you don't have to soak them. Radish, I would just go ahead without anything. They won't fall through there. And just plant it out. I would use the deep one for radish, mung beans, corn shoots. And then this little shallow one I'd use for the other microgreens, tatsoi, mustard, collard, kale. And I would just start with a little paper towel like that. This one, fill the water up until it touches the bottom. Put that in there. You'll see this get wet, damp. Cover them up. Same thing. This will actually, I had the lid on it. It was actually pushing on it. I only uncovered this like the day before yesterday. And this lid was sitting on here and they were yelling. They were actually pushing the lid up and about push the lid off. So you pull the lid off and now you can just see, I don't know if you guys can see Facebook. Let me come in here and see if y'all can see the root. There you go. You see that? Put a yes in the chat if you can see the roots. I don't know if I need more light or something. Yes, you can see it. There we go. All right, so see how the roots are coming like everywhere? They're coming down. You got nice even growth. So that's what we want. Now this in 3 or 4 days will be ready to harvest. If you want to just grow them like that, water, just fine. And you grow that. If you want them to get a little bigger, which I'm working on. So instead of getting it sporadic like this would be the paper towel. I'm going to want to try and grow mine out bigger. All right. So I'm going to use a little nutrients. So if you just want to water and you want these to grow a couple more, like about another inch, harvest them, eat them, that's just fine. But, you know, we like to push the envelope and show you what you can do. Alrighty, so if we run some stuff, see what YouTube and Facebook's doing over here. Yeah, the giveaways and all that guy, YouTube and Facebook, you got to get over to Whatnot. Let me put my link again. That's where we're having all the giveaways. What was the name of the fertilizer? Let's see, Tootie. Who's that? Tootie? Yes. YouTube and Facebook. There you go. General Hydroponics, Mexico. Now, Vic was on here talking about the lights yesterday. Y'all go watch that video. And he said another one that works good is a liquid with Thrive or something like that. And he said it doesn't leave like a residue. If you guys have used like this master blend, after it dries up, you get a little bit of a residue. You see if I got one that's been used a couple of times. And he said that liquid one doesn't leave a residue. I don't know. You can see that a little residue on there. So he said that other stuff that we're talking about on the show doesn't leave a residue. So you might want to check that out too. Yeah, but YouTube and Facebook, if you click that link, jump on over to Whatnot. That's where we're having the giveaways. 40 seconds, guys. Psycho. Are you here, Psycho? How are you doing? All right, 14 seconds. We'll run this. Do you want me to run some of these? Imagine the 40-year-old dude went into the store and asked if they have pantyhose. Yeah, I know what you mean. Let's see. Ooh, LeClaire, old Jay Keller. Congratulations. You won a bunch of top soy. I went in, I was covering mine with leggings. The jars I had, what's the stuff come in? Cider. The big jugs look like moonshine jugs. So I wanted to go get black leggings. So I was in a thrift shop in the ladies section looking through the leggings. They're kind of giving me a look like, what the hell are you doing over here? Congrats, congrats. All right, guys, so let me know. I'm going to run a couple of these. A set of adapters, shallow and the deep one. Let me know if you want seeds with it. That's like a variety pack. Or what we can do, I haven't got the peas. Instead of little packets, maybe we can fill it all the way up. Hot soy, which is microgreens we got growing over here, and speckled peas. So instead of like the little packets, maybe we fill these all the way up with hot soy and speckled peas, which is basically peas and microgreens. Variety pack. You want the one with we've got all the different mustard greens and wasabi flavored amaranth. I grow mine longer periods of time. Yeah, Jan, I like growing them out. Yes, variety. Hey, we might do that. And YouTube and Facebook, that's what y'all can get on Etsy, where we had like still got 80 orders over there. There's no seeds on Etsy, so if you guys want seeds, like when they bid on these, they get a set of this. What were we doing? We were doing a whole set with each one, right? They're getting a whole set of seeds with each one of these. So if you got like 3 sets of this, so you got like half a dozen, six of these going, they'd have 3 of this. So that'd give you a little while to get through your microgreens and that. Decide what you like, and then you can order in bulk to keep the light out and prevent algae. Yeah, if you're going them out longer, if you're just growing microgreens, you're really not going to get algae. And I don't know, guys. Full disclaimer: I'm using tap water. It's city water, so there's chlorine. Maybe that's why I'm not getting algae, because some of y'all have well water. So that might be it. Cover the jars of black nutrients. Love being able to try the seeds first. Yeah, cool. That's why I got like this, and we give you like a variety. And then if you want to, like I say, you can keep coming back in here and sit during the show and like win for seeds. But then if you need some more, you have another over. I've been using Truly Market for years. Great germination rate. Great product. Hey, you buy stuff I might not necessarily try. Cool deal, Jan. Yeah, that's what we're thinking. Like, I got some more of those superfood. I got to get some more of these superfood mix. Pretty good. And the radish. Oh, let's see. Now this says red garlic, but it's red army radish or red army amaranth. They're virtually the same thing, but we do got some amaranth. So those will all be variety packs. You also you want to do variety pack, right? Rainwater, okay to use. Yeah, rainwater's good to use. Yes. Okay, let's do this. We'll do a couple. Let me get a drink. I'm gonna get another giveaway started. You want the rest of those peas? Or do you want a variety pack? Or say variety or say peas? We'll start another giveaway. Variety. Yes. Okay, we're gonna do variety pack. All right. And then we're gonna start running. So this variety pack is gonna be what we're running too. All right. Where's the best way to do cilantro? Just like this. Cilantro takes a while to germinate. So you're gonna have to be patient. If you need to, you can germinate in the soil. I have done it this way. Takes a little while longer, so be patient. But they grow like that. You can harvest it like that, or you can pull them out like what we were doing and transplant them into with a pool noodle. Where'd my pool noodle go? In a pool noodle like that. And cilantro grows wild like this. It loves it. You'll grow a huge thing of cilantro. So now that it's warming up, we're going to go ahead and plant some more. We love it. Some people say it tastes like soap. Do you trust the cilantro seed a little bit? Yeah, crushed, right? I had one over here. Yeah, here. It's my last one. All right. I don't know if you can tell they're crushed a little bit. I take this packet. You can either hear it or I roll it like a rolling pin. That helps. It'll germinate a lot faster like that. I crush it and put them in the fridge. Hey, that's a good idea. I'm trying mine in the fridge. All right. Did I start a giveaway? All right, giveaway's not going. All right, there's the giveaway. That's the variety pack. Now we're going to run these and the variety pack. So you get 8 speckled peas, wasabi flavored mustard greens, red arrow radish, dino kale, the red amaranth, red anchor cabbage, hot soy, and arugula all in here. All right. And if we run out of something, we'll toss another seed in, but generally that's what's going to be in here. All right, we'll run a couple of these, guys, and then we'll go back to if anybody's got questions. All right. Option. You can do send that 5 seconds. All right, get your fingers ready. You're bidding on the set of these 2 new adapters and a whole set of seeds. Ready, go. 5 seconds. Yoni, congratulations. And go. Sam, congratulations. How are you doing, Sam? Vintage, congratulations. I'm going to check your payment. And here we go. Raphael, congratulations. Raphael, I think you live same city I do. I'm out of White Mountain jars for now. Got to go. All right. Yeah. Jerry, congratulations. I went through. I'm like, went through. I ordered a couple of cases. Hey, Walmart's got them cheap. I ordered some on Amazon just so I didn't have to go out anywhere, and Walmart delivers too. I'm gonna make something to hold this up so I don't have to hold it with my hand. Connie, congratulations. You're bidding on 2 adapters in the series. Sam's got another one. And go. Raphael said, yes, sir. And he's got another one. NDCIV. Congratulations. All these seeds and that. Sam's got another one. Ready, go. You want Hummingbird? I forgot to send you some cookies. So I was going to send you some cookies, right? Raphael. Message me on Whatnot and remind me. If I don't have it written down somewhere, forget. Thank you, Connie. Catherine. Is that first time purchase? If that was first time purchase, everybody, welcome, Catherine. You're part of the Keep on Growing family now. Sam got a blessed chat. Who won this? Sivrag. Congratulations. All right. Remind me to run a blessed chat. 40 seconds on the giveaway on the seat. One more. Ready, set, go. Jack Keller, congratulations. All right, here comes the giveaway. That's seeds. And then Sam, bless the chat. All right, this seeds the variety pack. Kendra, congratulations. All right, now let me give away this set of adapters, courtesy of Sam. Ooh, and if y'all behave, let's do it. Who wants a $20 Amazon card? We'll do a drawing for a $20 Amazon card. All right, this first set of adapters for Sam. I saw y'all already saying thank you, Sam. Everyone wants it. I've got, yeah, for the weekend. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll run this, and then we'll do a $20 Amazon card after that, if that's okay with y'all. Hey, we were talking to Vic about grow lights on YouTube and Facebook. Somebody won a $50 gift certificate from Happy Leaf Lights, and I just bought that and just gave it away for the people that were in the chat over there. All right, so that's going. We'll run a couple more of these, and then we'll do the Amazon drawing. Right, set of adapters. All the seeds. Get your fingers ready and go. Joni. Lynn, congratulations. Is that the first time? Welcome in, Lynn. Welcome to the Keep on Roll family. Catherine, got another one. The bell. There we go. Welcome in. Y'all are nice. It's Dr. Norris. First purchase. Welcome in. Welcome to the Keep on Growing family. Ready, go. I don't know if you can see all those seeds. Sanjan, congratulations. Welcome in. I didn't see the chat there. Dr. Norris, another one. Congratulations and thank you. Joni, got you another one. 2 minutes in the giveaway, guys. Sam. Joni's got another one. Joni's going to have a setup like that. It's going to be cool. Jerry, congratulations. Jerry, take it easy. Pebbles, congratulations. Sunshine, I want to set up like yours too, Mike. Isn't that cool? Hey, that's just a 36-inch rack. Got those shelves. We got one like there, one like there. Down here, I've got some drawers, but you can actually put your microgreens down here where they'll be in like dark, so you can sprout them. So you don't need lights on every shelf, and then you can put them down there and keep them in the dark. As they sprout, you bring them up to here, and then you transfer them up here, and just keep the cycle going over and over again. All right, 45 seconds on the giveaway. 42. Here we go. Caught y'all by surprise. Pamela. One more before the giveaway. One more before the giveaway. Kessa Kane. Congratulations. All right, giveaway. And what do we say? Oh, not seeds. We said the Amazon gift card, right? Okay, Amazon gift card. I was going to go grab some more seeds so I can get another rack. Bethany. You get yourself a free set of adapters. I'll throw in like or something. A little pack of seeds for you to get started with. Congratulations. All right. Giveaway. No seeds. We'll do Amazon. Oh, we still got that many seeds we're throwing back too. All right, let's do Amazon first. All right, $20 Amazon. If anybody wants it, go ahead and get in that giveaway. True Leaf Market, yeah. Alrighty. All right, y'all getting in the giveaway. I'm checking on YouTube and Facebook over here. Who can eat all those microgreens? You might turn green. No, you really won't. You saw me take one of these, right? That's this right here. Now imagine if that's a bowl of soup, right? That'll wilt down. Now imagine if you're taking this and you're juicing it, right? You can take this and stir fry it. If you're going to stir fry it, we think about 3 and stir fry it. Because it's kind of like collards. You got a sink full, right? You're washing it and you're cooking it and everything. You end up with a little pot of collards. So if you go to saute it, throw it in your stir fry, put in your soup, it's really not that lot. I mean, it looks like a lot here. But, I mean, you can toss that much on your salad, right? In and on everything. Yeah. And this is what we need to do, guys. Start showing people how to put more. Because this is what they do. Y'all seen this, right? They go microgreens, superfood, right? And then they get their plate and whatever you got on your plate, they do this. You seen that? They have like potatoes or a steak or an omelet, and they just go like that. You know, it don't matter how much of a superfood that is. If that's all you're eating, you're not doing much good. So this is like if you went and took your vitamin and crushed it up and took a little tiny bit of your vitamin, right? You want to throw a healthy portion on there. That's why we like this tatsoi, but if that was the arugula, right? We would take this whole thing, cut that, and put that on a plate, and take hot grilled chicken, set it right on top, and it will. You don't even have to cook this. You set it down there and just put it right on top of it. Or whatever you're eating. It could be a steak, a hot dog, whatever. We use red cabbage, and we cut that up and make our own slaw out of that. So you're using quite a bit, and then you put a bunch. So you imagine like slaw, like on a hot dog or whatever, right? You're not on there just kind of sprinkle it off like garnish. So you actually, once you get doing this, you can grow a lot. You know, like, that's what people need to grow a lot, and not just grow a tiny bit and sprinkle it on here and there. Hey, got the giveaway going. Made my first purchase, waiting to get the pasta parlay. Thank you very much. sign up for the giveaway. Dennis, here's a link to Whatnot. We're over on Whatnot. And it's also pinned to the top. There you go. Jump on over there. You set up an account, and you can sit in here all night and just enter the giveaways. And you get a $15 credit when you come on over here. You keep a schedule for your live session. Most of the time, what have I've been doing, guys? I know Saturdays, but I've been drinking Friday and Saturday at 8:30 p.m. ish when we get things ready. During the week is just when I get a chance, I'll hop on. But if you go up here, I think it's this way. You go click on that, my profile, and then you go to shows. You'll see each one of the shows with a time. There'll be a little thing up in the corner. You click on that, it'll bookmark it. It'll notify you when we go live. Time zone is Eastern. All right, here we go. $20 Amazon gift card. Y'all want another giveaway right after that? Is there a replay? On YouTube and Facebook, there's a replay. If you buy something, you can always go click the video receipt when you look what you bought. Here's the winner. Catherine, you got a $20 gift card. Congratulations. If you bought anything in the show, you can go look at your account and look at this order, and I'll say video receipt. You can click on that, and it'll play the time when you won, but you can actually go backwards and forward on it too. You can watch the whole screen. No, thank you. What do y'all want for another giveaway? More seeds or adapters or what? Adapters, seeds, adapters. Leclerc said seeds, adapters, refillable adapters. Anybody want a refillable? Want me to do it? Let me see if I got some. Remember, those are the ones we're selling. I didn't see. All right, I'll bring some more up for them tomorrow. All right, guys, if you want to grow these, they're fillable. If you're new in here, that's for the long neck box. Then you set up our stuff just like that, right? You can go ahead and pull it out when it's empty, refill it, and take it after you refill it. You just pop it back in like that. It's good to go for another 3 or 4 days. We're going to do a giveaway for this. You have a book. I have an ebook, but it's the basics of Cracky Hydroponics. It's not this. This is like new stuff. And my ebook is teaching people the basics because I want people to know what goes into like Cracky Hydroponics. Like where you take these and put them into another container to grow them out and learn how to do hydroponics without all the pumps, aeration, filtration, without checking pH, without checking your EC levels and all that. That's all the basics that's in my book. And then we just evolve from that. So I might take some of this and put it into there. I just want the basics in there, so I don't want to confuse people. If I put too much, they get it, and they get confused, or they want to do everything at once. Did I buy that one? You might have sunshine. Yeah, I think you did. I think you got the lifetime membership into the social media, how to make money on social media. The people who are in the group for the social media, making money on social media, we've been having like where we just Zoom, have fun, chat, people ask questions on Etsy too. Yeah, it's on Etsy. The next one we have Sunday night is going to start getting the tactics. So it's going to be telling you guys to set up your profile on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, whatever you want. And we're going to start with some shorts. and we're going to be talking about the hook and how to get retention and that. But we're actually going to be like doing stuff this time now instead of just talking and asking questions. It's going to be getting you guys set up. It's going to be pretty cool. All right, guys, we're going to have a set of these adapters. This is a giveaway. 2 adapters instead of 1. There you go. Getting a giveaway. It's the lid in my pan. All right. 2 adapters. That's a giveaway. And then we'll run a couple more of these so y'all can grow stuff like this. And y'all let me know tomorrow. You're going to try and catch up with all the orders. If you want like a self-warning adapter for the different models, we might do those tomorrow. Cool deal, rabbits. And all of y'all, Resourceful Living, you're in the group, right? Yes. Cool deal. Yeah. What do you call it? Like I said, I know you've got a channel. So y'all check out on YouTube and Facebook. It's on now. Resourceful Living. And we'll get you guys. I know you got some shorts now, but we're going to be talking about the hook and how to get you guys some attention. Everything's about attention. That's what we're going to start talking about. My pet rats. Oh, who is that? Jennifer. Go nuts for them. Jennifer, we love pet rats. Those were like out of all of this. I mean, I loved our dogs and our chihuahuas and that, but rats are like freaking awesome. We had hairless rats. They're smart. We had a big bird cage, and we would just leave the door open. They would run out on the top like a house plant. They'd go in a house plant, dig around. We put food around for them to find. They'd run around everywhere and run back in. I used to put peanut butter on my finger, and they'd come up and grab hold of your finger and like eat the peanut butter off, and they wouldn't bite you or anything. And they'd be real careful. They're real gentle. It was awesome. Oh, they're the best. Yeah, we miss them. All right, giveaway adapters going. That's refillable. Let's run a couple more of these guys. Okay, get your fingers ready if you want any. A set of adapters and 8-pack of seeds. They just stink. Yeah, if you have like male ones, they like to mark their spot, right? All right, get your fingers ready. Here we go. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kessa Kane, ready. There. And go. Bethany, first purchase. Welcome in, Bethany. We had a couple of Bethany's, but welcome to the Keep on Growing family, Bethany. Kessa Kane got another one. There you go. Jerry, congratulations. Are we up to 30? I'm by pretty quick. I had to keep count. Dipper, congrats and welcome in. If I didn't see you in the chat, NDCI, congratulations. So y'all should be going down, right? And go. Ruffles, congratulations. Because I think we have bundle trips. Once you get up to 921, then it's pretty much free shipping, which is pretty cool. Sanjan. Here goes the giveaway, guys. 1 second, let's see the giveaway. Yeah, I got free shipping unlocked. Awesome, Jared. Here we go. Raphael, congratulations. We'll run a couple more of these guys. I get another giveaway going. Y'all think what you want for the giveaway, okay? Here we go. Anybody got free shipping? NDCI, congratulations. A lot of y'all are going to have stuff set up like that. You got mason jars. You have these 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got like 8 across there. You know, mine's a couple deep, but you can have that much growing. Ready, go. Jerry, thank you. Betty, congratulations. Thank you. Betty's got another one. Bethany, one. Let me keep an eye on the numbers there, guys. First, I am. Congratulations. Welcome to the Keep On Growing family. Y'all welcome them in. Can you grow them in the window or do you need grow lights? You can do them in the window if you just want to grow. I mean, if you're growing microgreens, and if they're in the window, even if you have to get a little supplemental light, that'll work. But if you really, really want big plants, if you want them to get like this, you gotta need some lights. Unless you have like full sun, you know, coming in like 6 hours in a window. And here we go. Good night, Jerry. Jerry, take it off. Good night, Jerry. Can. Congratulations. And rest up. Are you still not home, Jerry? Take care, okay? Silver egg. Sniped. I get sniped all the time. Janice, first purchase. Janice, welcome to the Keep On Growing family. Everybody, welcome in, Janice. I had fun tonight. Thank you, Lynn. Or Lyndon. That's Lyndon, right? Ruffles, congratulations. It was fun having you here. Thank you very much. Betty. Betty's going to have an awesome setup. Susan. Congratulations. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Devious. First purchase. Welcome to the Keep On Growing family. Very welcome in, Devious. Welcome in. Thank you very much, everyone. It's RM. Congratulations. Got a lot of new people here tonight. People's forgive. Another first purchase, Allison. Congratulations. Everybody welcome Allison to the Keep on Growing family. It's what you got to look forward to, guys. Lots of other demos coming. We've been doing lots of stuff for the past couple of months. This is just our latest iteration. We got all kinds of stuff that we can show you. And usually I got a little video playing back here, but we got to harvest some of this first. All right, guys, let's go to 50 and I'll get another giveaway going, all right? All right, go. And let's get a giveaway going. Tess is going to have an awesome setup too. What do y'all want for another giveaway? P. Oh, we got all this stuff. Anybody want that? This is what this is. It's the same exact one, Speckle P. In fact, I'm going to get some height. And what I do is I get me a jar and I fill me up some about like that. Soak it overnight. You want to fill up with water because this will actually expand. It'll double or triple in size. So you don't want to take it like that and just put that much water. Some of them are going to get dried out and be pushed up and there won't be enough water in there. Fill it up. And I only put about that much in to do several of these. All right, let's put that. And who won the last Amazon card? Y'all want to do another Amazon card before we leave? Thank you for all the hearts. Whoever's like tapping the screen, thank you very much. Pebbles and nutrients. Hey, who said that? Come back tomorrow. Amazon, yes, please. Another $20 Amazon card. All right. I'll try to get it ready. What I'm going to do is there's a couple of bags of pebbles. And I think we'll either do the medium box. This is going to be heavy. So this comes in the kit, size about like that, right? Quart bag, Rebecca. I got a couple bags I'm going to get rid of. I'm thinking of doing like a whole box about this size. So if you want to come in tomorrow, I'll get the listing all set up for it. I'll either a box of liquor about that big, or if you guys know what a large flat rate box looks like, I could fill that up, but it'll be kind of heavy. I'll be going up to, because I want to do 2 bags of about 30 or 40 pounds a piece, so it's going to take a little bit of work to the post office. But come in tomorrow, yeah, I'm going to go through like 2 bags of hydrogen or the leca if y'all want. We'll go ahead and do that, but y'all bid on those. All right, so that's tomorrow's show at 8:30 p.m. Hey, all right, peas, guys, does anyone want this? I'll run this. Anybody like beef jerky? This one's Dr. Pepper flavor or whatever. Got some of that. This is expensive stuff, right? And there's another channel on here called Little Buddy Snacks, and he makes all these different Chex mixes. There's ranch, there's barbecue, there's peanut butter, there's a couple of sweet ones. Thank you for the tip. Paul, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Y'all want this for giveaway? Or I got a couple different packs of this and a few packs of this. We can do a couple packs of that. Y'all want that for giveaway? Sure. Yummy. I'll run a couple of those, all right? Let's do these peas first. Where'd my box go? Y'all saw I had a box, right? There it comes. I'm losing it. Don't make it too heavy. All right, maybe we'll do the medium-sized box and just go through. I just don't want to like have 100 boxes of hydrogen that I'm taking out. You know what I mean? So I'll try to make, small boxes. Here we go. Woo! Guys, this is the same one we used right here. All right, giveaway. What number are we on? What number? 7, right? All right, giveaway's going. Y'all, YouTube, Facebook, jump on over. Let me drop it in here. Jump over to. I've got so many great ideas from you. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, the 5-gallon bucket. That's awesome, isn't it? All right, guys. YouTube and Facebook. This first time I'm seeing your show. Awesome. Welcome in, David. David Brand. Oh, the new product. Hello, Mike. How are you doing, David? Oh, wow. So many ideas. No problem. All right. Let's see. 528 keys. Anyone else? I'll let you get a good look at it. I guess that's the number of P's, and we'll have another $20 Amazon gift card. Got to guess the number of P's, and we'll have another Amazon gift card and a snack. Oh my God, maybe we'll save some stuff for tomorrow to give away. What do you think? All right, that's the P. Lots of giveaways. Watch this, guys. YouTube, Facebook, watch all the giveaways over here. Watch this, guys. All right. Fair warning. 58 people in there. All right. This is the P's. We're going to draw it fast. We're not waiting 5 minutes. Susan. Susan, you got more P's to go with all your other stuff. 1250. Who said that? Somebody said 1250. 378. No problem. Thank you. Cool. Well, all right. Y'all guessed it. We'll have an Amazon gift card right after snacks. This one's a snack. Right? Jump in that giveaway. Only if you want beef jerky. And this guy's on Whatnot too. Check him out. He's a new seller. Little Buddy Snacks. I think it's like all one word. He's got Little Buddy Snacks. He's got all different flavors of this going on. He's a new seller. Over 1,000 sales. But so this is a giveaway. Pretty good snack. How much are these in the store? It's 3 ounce. I think they make like an 8 ounce. About $8, right? All right, that's a giveaway. I got a couple of these. If y'all like that, let me know. I'll run a couple of them. If not, we'll do it tomorrow night. All right, that's a snack, baby. 1003. Resourceful living, 1003. I live 27 miles away. Jack's Link. Oh, cool, Sam. That's pretty cool. All right, so right after this is the snack giveaway. We'll do another Amazon gift card. $20. All right. And did everybody get the adapters that they need? Because Etsy's going to get the rest of it tomorrow. If y'all want me to run a couple more, if somebody didn't get it, I'll run some more. If we're good, we're good. We have a giveaway. Do it again. I need adapters. Okay, we'll run a couple more. Let me get it. Whistle. All right, so it's for the set. You get the shallow and the deep. This one's good for your peas, mung beans, radish. That all grow good in there. Which seeds are good for the larger one? Yeah, like the radish seeds, because the radish grows tall. It's good to hold them up. Your peas, corn shoots. This one over here is good for all your other ones. Your soy, your kales, collards, lettuce, all the ones that you're going to grow that are tiny. That's what you use this for. Just like that. This one will be ready in a couple of days. And this one we just use a paper towel. Just like this. We just put a little piece of paper towel. Cut a little circle out of a paper towel. If you don't want to get that fancy, just rip a piece and just put it in there. Right? The nutrients that we mix up, I just fill it up to touch the bottom. And as it dropped, the roots started going down into there. See that? So now these guys are going to last a little bit longer. So hopefully we're going to grow these out bigger. If you grow them about that big, you can harvest them, eat them. You can actually harvest that right now if you just want microgreens and sprinkle it on your stuff and start over. So if you were to do that, this nutrient standard is still good. This is only about 4 days old. You can harvest that, pull out the paper towel and the roots, rinse out your adapter, throw some more seeds on there, and just fill this up that little bit till it touches it. And that'd probably be good for another one. Peas should be, I do about a single layer. Sometimes I double it up a little bit more. That's how I get like more of them in there like that. You don't want to fill up like the whole cup. So maybe 1 or 2 layers. You want just one if you're just eating a little portion. You know, say you want like it to grow about like that. And that's good to throw on your soup. But you don't want to fill this whole thing up. Then you'll run into problems in that. So 1 or 2 is about it. All right, 40 seconds on the giveaway. That's the snack. We'll run one of these real quick. Get this in before. Get your fingers ready. 5 seconds. And go. Who do we got? Devious got another one. Let's run one more. Giveaway. Giveaway's out there. And we're going to do an Amazon gift card. Ready to go. Susan's got another one. All right. Wait for the giveaway. It's less than 10 seconds. Drum roll. I used to have something with a soundboard. It'd be pretty cool. Here we go. Neo. Congratulations. You got some snacks. Y'all let me know. I got a couple more of those. I got a whole case of the beef jerky. And my son eats like a lot of that. He didn't really care for the Dr. Pepper flavor. I couldn't really taste it. Guys, Amazon gift card, double tap screen. Da, 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 da. You want $20 gift card. There you go. I see some hearts. See, so yeah, I spray it when we start. I actually get the water up deep enough so when you set this in there, that paper towel will get wet. You don't want it, the water all the way up on it like that. Okay? Just where it's barely touching and getting that paper towel wet. After a while, y'all get used to it. Thank you for all the hearts. Nutrients for giveaway. Okay, if y'all are good, I think I've got one big bag of nutrients. This is good for over 20 gallons. Only 1 teaspoon per gallon. So if y'all are good, if anybody wants that, maybe I'll do that. That's all my nutrients. Nutrients, yeah. Just joined Whatnot. Paul, congratulations. Welcome in. Welcome to Whatnot. We love it over here. This is awesome. All right. Giveaway. All right, guys. This is for Amazon. It's a $20 gift certificate. Ready? Yes? Go. There you go. $20. If I'm pointing in the right way. That way? That way. That way. I tried the Dr. Pepper. Never had it. Yeah. I thought it was pretty good. Something different. And Jack's Links is good beef jerky. Yes, that way. Let me see if I can find a date. I can't read it, but I mean, they're good for a long while, I think. Anyway, when it comes with these two, these are all fresh made. Now this one's ranch. It's going to be an assortment of flavors. So if we run a couple of those, might be peanut butter, one's the barbecue. I forget all the different flavors. All right, $20 Amazon giveaway. Somebody said they want a couple more of these. We're going to run sets of adapters, a pack of seeds. 5 seconds, get your fingers ready, and go. Eddie's got another one. Eddie, you probably got free shipping by now, right? Jerky is good for years. All right, cool deal. Super egg. It's probably got that free shipping going on too. Ruffles, congratulations. And go. DVS. DVS is going to have a bunch going on. It's going to have a garden. Catherine, congratulations. 2 minutes on that giveaway. 2 minutes on the $20 giveaway. DVS said, yay. Kessa is going to have a lot. Guys, and tomorrow, I'll try to share a video on here. This is the pea shoots. I mean, this is all you did this amazing, right? I've got these outside. I've got it's got to be about 50 of them. So you can imagine 50 of those. I harvested half of it, replanted some amaranth, which would be cool. That'd be red. But I'll try to bring that video in because those are the same as this in a little jar, right? Mine's just a little bit bigger because I had a bunch of those jars. And like Resourceful Living was saying, I'm out of, my wide mouth jars. So I'll try to bring a picture of that in tomorrow or video. That'd be cool. Have a good night, Daniel. Thank you very much. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll bring that up tomorrow. Devious, that's another one. And we're gonna harvest some of this tomorrow. So if you guys come back in and that's gone, we're gonna harvest some and actually cook down. We're gonna juice them in the morning, but we'll be able to see it on TV so I can show you guys that video. 48 seconds on the giveaway. And go. NDCI. It's got another one. Free shipping too, right? Are you on the free shipping yet? 25 seconds. Tara, congratulations. One more before the giveaway. Then we're going to see who won the Allison, congratulations. All right. Let's see who won the Amazon gift card. 2 seconds. I saw Psycho Cakes. Another win. Did you win another giveaway? That's why I said you guys YouTube and Facebook, you can come over here and just sit and win a giveaway. Julie was in here 4 or 5 times in one night. That was crazy. Everybody's like, rigged, it's rigged. Neo, You got a $20 gift certificate coming your way. Awesome. Cool deal. All right, we'll run a couple more of these. And y'all think, what do you want for another giveaway now? You want variety pack seeds? You want adapters? We got the snacks. And we got the, I can do another Amazon giveaway if you want. Hey, here's another snack. We're doing it. Y'all thinking about it? Okay. Here, this is another snack. That's another one of the features. If you want snacks, it'll be in this one. If you don't want snacks, you don't have to get in it. Giveaway right there. All right. I just thought that was kind of fun. All right, run a couple more of these. And let's see, seeds, adapter, seeds, adapter. How about like we do towards the end of the night? Remember, like most of our other nights? What if we put together a bunch of seeds and a bunch of adapters in one big box and giveaway like that? Oh, the nutrients. We'll do the nutrients first. They also want, okay. All right, nutrients next. And then let's do a big box. Let's do seeds and adapters and everything. How's that? We'll do like Build-A-Bear. Here you go. Running. Josh, congratulations. Good pickup. We caught him off guard. We caught everybody off guard. Here you go. Running. Devious. Another one. And go. Sanchan, congratulations. Now, if y'all got several of these, Mill Creek just put in the chat. Y'all got more giveaways. Y'all gonna have to sit in here for a couple minutes just to get through all the giveaways. Mill Creek, how are you doing? Thank you very much. Look, snacks going on. We're gonna quick draw. All right. Here's the snacks. We're not gonna wait. Yeah, y'all say thank you, Mill Creek, and y'all follow Mill Creek because sooner or later they're gonna be selling mushroom kits, and y'all are gonna want to get some. Silver Egg, you got the snacks. Silver Egg, you got the snacks. This from Mill Creek Market. It's a set of adapters. Y'all say thank you, Mill Creek. Get on that. You're gonna get a set of adapters from Mill Creek Market. Thank you, Hummingbird, for tagging them up there. And Hummingbird, don't forget to tell me about the cookies tonight. And if you want anything else, I'll hook my mods up. Let me know, all right? All right, y'all getting in that? So we got this. Oh, and then somebody said they wanted nutrients. Then we're going to give away nutrients. Right? And then we're going to put together a box with seeds and adapters and everything. All right? All right, we're going to run a couple of these. What number are we on? 65. All right, when this giveaway's going, we got a bunch of giveaways going, guys. Don't go anywhere. All right, ready? Go. Tizzy, congratulations. Ready, go. You'll get a set of adapters in the giveaway right now from Mill Creek Market. DVS has another one. You guys are going to want to see pictures of what y'all are growing. Ready, go. Thanks so much. Tara, congratulations. 3 minutes on that giveaway. We got one right after it, and another one right after that. Izzy's got another one. And go. Allison, congratulations. Guys, what if we go to 75? everybody tonight. Devious got another 71. Maybe we'll get these in before that giveaway. All the orders in the show. What are you asking about the show? The orders. So the first CPI, yeah, what it'll do is the first batch will be like $4 or $5. The next one will say $2. They'll bundle it up. So if you got like a couple of these, if you got like 3, there's gonna be 3 of these and 3 of these. We'll put them in a box, and 3 of these. So we'll bundle it all in a box. And when you get up to 921, that maxes out shipping up to like 5 pounds. So these only weigh about 7 ounces. So you can go up, what's that, like 15 or 16? You can get, several of them. You'll get free shipping for like over 12 more. And it's pretty cool, 921, because I can throw them into a flat rate box. I can throw them in something like that. I have a smaller priority box. This one is $20 if we mail it on our own flat rate. Go to USPS, look at flat rate box, get it for $9.21. I can throw all of it. If you guys are ordering several of these, if you got like 15 of them, I can put them in a large flat rate box that would cost $31, $31.99 or something like that at USPS, and it would only cost $9.21. You get a deal just on the shipping. It's pretty cool. All right, where are we at? 72. Ready, go. Let's not. 1 minute in the giveaway, guys. Another giveaway going right after that. DCI. He said, I'll take that free shipping. Oh, I got a cramp. Here. Devious. Congratulations. 40 seconds. Are we going to beat it? 75. She. 60. Congratulations. Alrighty, guys. Did everybody get what they need? We're up to 75. 20 seconds on that giveaway. Me too for sudden death. Gotta run. Catch you later. All right. Catch you later. Free shipping. All right. This is from Mill Creek Market. Set of adapters. Going in 2, 1. Someone bid on the grow kit and wonder if I can run it. Shigra, congratulations. Let me check. Microgreen grow kit. I don't have it. I'll have to put it together tomorrow, but I can run it if they want. I will do that. We're gonna run one kit. And if y'all want those tomorrow, want me to run some kits, we can do that. All right, giveaway. We say nutrients. This is going to be. It's going to say seeds. So don't come back and say my thing said seeds, right? Because I don't have one for nutrients. You guys asked for nutrients. I don't have a listing for it, so this is going to be giveaway seeds number 8. This is enough. This is enough to make about 20 gallons, over 20 gallons. Okay. So anybody want nutrients? 20 gallons. It takes only 1 teaspoon per gallon. This one's going to say seeds. All right, so everybody knows giveaway seeds number 8 is a bag of nutrients. It's not seeds. And you know what? I throw a bag of seeds in there. That way, if they say there's no seeds, there's seeds. Nutrients, yeah, 1 teaspoon per gallon. It's as easy as that. Lots of giveaways. Guys, last Saturday, when I was packing, we had the table full of giveaways of people that didn't buy anything. They were just sitting in here and won giveaways through the night. There were people that bought before, but that's what I mean. So you might come in like somebody that bought several of these. You know, come on back Friday, Saturday night. You just want to hang out, ask questions, you know, about what you're growing, or tell us what you're growing, and just hang out. You can win whatever. We're giving away a lot of different things, right? Any type of plant. It's for leafy greens. If you want to grow like tomatoes and peppers and everything, you can have to use Maxi Bloom, or go on my YouTube channel and I use Master Blend, and I grow out tomatoes, peppers, in 5-gallon buckets. I built a tower out of 5-gallon buckets. So anybody who made a purchase, I'm going to throw this in for your purchase. And if you scan that QR code, it'll take you to YouTube and it has the videos on all these self-watering adapters. You scan this code, it's going to take you to Amazon, and in there I've got the nutrients. I've got more of the clay pebbles. All right, come to the show tomorrow. We're going to be packing up like big bags of these if anybody wants to bid on them. We've got a different kind that's a little bit bigger. Yeah, these are nice and smooth. The other one's a little more jagged. It's actually good for bacteria growth, beneficial bacteria if you're using it in hydroponics. And they're heavier. They're about twice the weight of this. So they're different weights. I want to kind of use up the rest of those because it's kind of messing up with my weights when I have to measure stuff and shipping. But you'll get this, and you also get my emails down at the bottom there. Mike, what type of juicer do you have that handles those like pea greens? What is it? It's called a Breville, I think. I'm not sure. I have to go look, but it's one. It's not the juicer that spins real fast. It's one that has an auger. It goes. It makes hardly any sound, and it's got this big ass auger in the middle of it. Anybody know what that is? We've got two. The new one my wife has is called. Is it a Luma or something? Luma or someone correct me. Masticating. Yeah, and the one that we have has this big hopper on the top. It's awesome because you can grab all of this stuff and fill up the hopper, and it's got the auger in the bottom with the juicer, and it's got this little propeller up inside of the hopper, and you put all this and apples and everything, and it's got a little hole in the top, and you drop it in, and this little thing pulls the stuff down into the juicer. So it's not like remember the old ones, you put the stuff in, then you have to get your auger and or that pestle or whatever and push everything in. You don't need that. You just drop the stuff in and it just pulls it down in there. Hold on 1 second. All right, giveaway. Get in again. 1 minute. 1 minute on the giveaways and nutrients. Don't go anywhere. We saved this box. I mean, I don't want to throw that away, right? The juicer came in there. Nama. You look that up. You see that? Nama. Nama. But this big ass box. That's why I didn't throw it away. I got to take it up storage. It's heavy duty. Each piece came with its own box with packing and everything. Probably never use it. We move up on but I mean this thing's about 5 or 7 pounds on its own. That's a juicer that was sitting in the car. NDCI, congratulations. So you bought a lot of stuff, you ready to go, and you won. You won some stuff. All right, so you got more nutrients. You got a bunch of nutrients to go with all of that. All right, tomorrow, guys, if anybody wants, I'll see you. We're going to try and catch up on that. Orders from Facebook and YouTube. Oh, grow kit. You want to do one grow kit? We'll do one grow kit. I got a pack of seeds. Somebody bid on the grow kit. All right, here. Y'all give me 1 second because y'all took me by surprise. All right, I got this. Get my nutrients. All right, what kind of adapters do you want in this kit? Because usually what we had was, this is a hybrid, that's a regular mouth mason jar. This goes to all the juice bottles. We used to put 2 of these in the kit, but I can put any adapter. This is enough nutrients to make 5 gallons, okay? So we're gonna have clay pebbles, nutrient, pack of seeds, hybrid. I have those. I want refillables. Y'all want me to run one with the refillable? Let's do this, guys. All right, since we're not going to do a bunch of these tonight, all right, we'll do this. We'll get you adapters in here, all right? Refillable. Now, we got more room. We're going to do this. Clay pebbles, nutrients, seeds. All right. Wide mouth, regular mouth. Here's one refillable. This was for the plastic Coke bottles. Let me get refillable. This is refillables for the long neck bottles. All right. Is this going to be too much? Y'all let me know if it's too much. No, not at all. All right. And we're going to be up on like printing these. We sold like 1 million of these on Etsy. This is the new adapters that we've been running all night. We're going to put 2 of the deep, 2 of the shallow. Is that good? Yes, no? Yes. All right. And let me see. All right, we'll do that. Since we're not doing a whole lot of these, here we'll start with that amount of seeds. I'll throw some more seeds in there if it goes up. All right. If not, we'll just bid on this. We'll see how it goes up. I've got a couple more packets of seeds. We'll throw some more in there. All right. So somebody did the pre-bid to $12, $14. All right. This is starting at $14. It's not going to be sudden death. I'll let it just run. Okay. All right. Ready? All of this. Go. 2026. Here, we're going to do is keep going. I've got more seeds. This is the amaranth. This is the Red Army amaranth, right? I've also got more of the wasabi mustard greens. This is the last of my red arrow radish. We'll toss that in there too. I think I got a couple of arugula. Who won? Devious, congratulations. Got those extra seeds and all that in there too. Awesome. You got all those adapters. Let me put these in here. All right, I wasn't prepared for that, guys. Like I said, we're just getting our butts kicked with the Etsy. I would do more of these. I might do some of these tomorrow, okay? But as soon as I stop the show, we turn all the printers back on, and we'll be running them all night. These have been going like hotcakes on Etsy, so we're just running back to back to back. But tomorrow, if you guys want more kits, we'll try to get more together for you. But see, when people go, they see these, right? So they'll order that, but then they'll see I also got these. Buy one get one free over on Etsy. So they'll see that, they'll order that. They've got the other adapters. Here's all your extra sticks, and that's going in there too. All right, here's you're gonna have a big box to you. Let's see. Mike said he put the directions to make the adapters on a free site. Yeah, there's a couple. Sweet. Yeah, and Davis, if you got any questions, there's my email on this down at the bottom too. You know, always email me. So when people feel like they forgot like the demos and all that, you got any questions, just email me. Alrighty, guys. You know what? Did we do all our giveaways? We had Mill Creek Market, right? We did the nutrients. We got the snacks. Snacks again. Here. This is going to be quick draws, all right? I got a couple of snacks. So I'm going to hit, cookies. I got some cookies too. Let's do cookies tomorrow, all right? I have to go in and get them. I'll do cookies if y'all show up tomorrow night. All right, the snacks. Y'all jump in. It's going to be one of these, the Dr. Pepper flavor, and a variety, a random one. I don't know which one to be because they're all different. This ranch, they got barbecue. Some are sweet, some are savory. It'll be a random one of those and one of these. I'm going to start the giveaway. Y'all jump in fast because I'm going to drop fast, all right? Like 30 seconds. Let's see, the last, we'll do a giveaway. I'll put something together for a giveaway. I'll do season adapters and all that, all right? Ready? If you want the snacks, ready, jump in it. We're going to do 30 seconds. And we'll do one more giveaway. We'll throw adapters and seeds into a kit, all right? Okay, 44, 44 people in there. We'll do a couple of these then. I think I've got about 4 bags of that. You want to do 4? All right, here we go. Phyllis won last week. Congratulations. Giveaway snacks. Did we do 3 of them already? I must have ran into something else. We're on number 4. Yeah, we did do a couple. We did 2 already, right? Here's 3, and this is 4. All right, 30 seconds. Y'all get in there. That'd be 4. And I'll go count how many of these when I do a couple tomorrow. Ready? 6 seconds. Quick draw. And go. Jan. Allison, congratulations. Almost, Jan. I saw that. Congratulations, Allison. More snacks. All right. Giveaway. Let me see if I got a couple more refillable adapters. All right, this giveaway, guys. See what I can fit in here. All right. Our adapter, the new adapters. See if I got a spare one. Go on. I got a couple refillable. I throw a refillable one in there. Oh, there's another one of these. 2 sets of those. Refillable. Get a bigger box. And how about the seeds? All right, I got the pack of seeds. I threw it in Devious box. We'll pack some more up tomorrow. In case I forget, I'll throw a couple in here. There'll be a pack of seeds in there. There's some of them. All right, that's for giveaway. All right, there's 2 each. You got 4 of these adapters. Long neck, plastic bottle, 2 of the refillables. Here, I got a Gatorade one. And seed. All right, giveaway. We'll make this adapter. Where'd it go? Adapter number 4. All right, get in the giveaway. That's the last one. $20, $30, $40. That's about over $50 in adapters. All right, we'll see who wins that. You guys remember all of this? Right? It's just this easy. That's why I like pea shoots. You keep growing them, right? Even if all you're going to do, this is what the chef's like, is just top it apart. They just like that because it looks cool. Little tendrils and that. If you grow them like that, All you have to do is come in. It's that easy. How much would that cost in the store? They put them in a clamshell, right? Right? No nutrients, no grow medium. It's easy to clean up. What's the best way to do sunflower? I like to use soil actually for sunflower. I'll try it in here. I might try it with the cosmetic pad because that stays damp a while longer. Sunflowers are inside of a shell. So sometimes if you just set them on a paper towel, if you do it with paper towel, I would cover it with more paper towel and keep it wet until it sprouts, and then take that top paper towel off. And then just like the other stuff, when the roots start coming out and it grows up, you want to start adding water from the bottom like that, and it keeps this dry. Otherwise, what's left of the sunflower inside of there will get moldy. Yeah, just like the peas. You don't need anything under them, do you? No, the sunflowers don't. Yeah, you could probably just toss sunflowers right in there, cover them with a paper towel, keep it damp, and they might sprout. Hey, I think I've got 5 pounds. Not sure. You'll tune in tomorrow. Make sure you're following me. All right. We might give away some sunflower seeds if anybody's interested in that. Who's had sunnies? We call them sunnies, sunflower seeds. We're gonna grow a bunch. They're good to snack on. You grow them. Oh, look, it's my cantaloupe. That's just from cantaloupe. You know, we eat cantaloupe and you throw the seeds away. Sunnies look like this, but you can tell this cantaloupe. You can see the true leaf has started. You really don't want to eat that. It'll start. To me, it tastes a little bitter. This first leaf, when these first come out like this, about this size, that's when cantaloupe's good, just like that. See that? YouTube, Facebook. But this one, see, that's a true leaf. That's about to grow into a vine, right? And these will start to get fuzzy. But sunnies look like that, sunflowers. Y'all like those? You grow it like this and you cut those and make a little dip them in. I use nutritional yeast. I mix mine with a little water, garlic, salt. Sometimes I put olive oil in it, mix it up, and dip it in it. So you eat the seed leaves. Yeah, the cantaloupe. Yeah, and it tastes like cantaloupe, but kind of green. It's kind of hard to explain. Just a warning, because I don't know there's many varieties out there. There's a couple of varieties that the microgreens taste really bitter. So you might try it and be like, oh God, that was gross. But if you taste it, it tastes like cantaloupe. And those are free. So if you guys get these and you want to practice, all I did with that was put paper towel in the bottom, just like that, and put the cantaloupe seeds on it. And I just covered it with the lid. So it's on the jar, and I just covered it with the lid. And I came in here, you fill your water up, so it kind of stays damp in here. And I kept taking a peek. And if they looked like it was still damp, I just covered it back up. And then after a while, they were just pushing this lid up. Uncovered it. It's free. It's free microgreens. You toss that in your salads too. It'd be like a little surprise for people. I had arugula today. Yeah, it was spicy. Arugula is. Sam, you got a bunch more adapters and a pack of seeds, Sam. I say congratulations, Sam. That's what you can. Sam, did you buy a black chat? That's Karma, right? Bethany, Deborah, Paul. Congrats, Sam. Yes. Yeah, Sam won, and Sam gave one to y'all, and Sam won. That's awesome. All right, guys, right up here, make sure you're following and bookmark future shows so you get notified. And like I said, you want to come back after you get a couple of these. You're going to want to get more, but if you want to just sit in the chat and win some free seeds, you can always use microgreen seeds, right? Just come out, have fun with us, hang out, ask questions if you want. Come in here and tell people what you're growing. You should be proud that you're growing food. There's not a whole lot of people out there. Your times get tough, and you got to grow food. You know what goes into gardening? Weeding, tilling, composting, all kinds of stuff, right? Crawling around on your hands and knees, right? Playing with the hoe. This hoe, the garden tool, right? But look what we did right here. Wasn't that easy? Mill Creek is live. For real? All right, we're going to go see Mill Creek. Let me see. I think I'm following. Let me check in and see if I can see it. Adamus, Green Trail, Mill Creek. We're going to go see Mill Creek. Probably testing. Let's go. I love you guys. We'll be here tomorrow. All right, guys, we were over at Mill Creek Market. You guys have seen them on hello from Wisconsin. How are you doing? Just found you a few days ago. Love your channel. Thank you, Joe Allen. And they sell mushroom grow kits. So I'm kind of close. I'm looking at the screen. And I just bought a I think I got oyster mushrooms. I got a grow kit for oyster mushrooms. It's pretty cool. If you guys haven't seen, they've got their block. It's already cultivated or populated or whatever. And they send that to you. And basically, I grew lion's mane like that. They sent me a lion's mane one. All you do is cut a slot in it. And you got a spray bottle. You spray it and you cover it up. There was a big plastic bag, or you can put it in a plastic container, kind of keep humidity in. And a couple times a day, you just spray it. Before you know it, you've got your own mushrooms growing. It's pretty cool. So I just got an oyster mushroom. When I grow that, I'll show y'all. Thank you so much. You motivated me. Lots of your videos. Oh, thank you. Musta Boa Mad. And new here. Vivian was new here. Welcome in, Vivian. All right, I'm going to let y'all go. Tomorrow night, I'll pop on. I'll try to get on early. I didn't get on early. Usually I jump on early and talk with y'all before I jump on over to the Whatnot stream, because then I'm talking to this other camera. But I jump on in case anybody has any questions. Then we go over there and we have giveaways. We gave away all kinds of stuff tonight. Snacks, $20 Amazon gift cards, a bunch of seeds, nutrients. Look at the seeds we're giving away. Peas. That's a bunch of speckled peas like the ones growing back here. So make sure y'all watch out for tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. We're going to be going live again. And I'll drop my link in. Here, I'll put my link. If you want to go over to Whatnot, you can sign up right now. And when I put some stuff in my store over there, there'll be a $15 credit that you can use. If you just want to go get $15 free, you just use that. And you do have to pay shipping and taxes, but you get $15 to shop with. And so Mill Creek Market, they've been on our show. We've been following each other over here for years, and they're just new over on Whatnot. So I'm checking out the new store. Sam just bought an oyster mushroom kit. That's cool. I bought one. That's going to be cool. And they've got lion's mane in there too. They've got dehydrated lion's mane. So that's going to be pretty cool when they get set up over there and get rolling. 110 channel, will you purse a penny? And they got a little game going on too. All right, guys, we'll catch you later. So tune in tomorrow if you want a chance to win a bunch of seeds. Like I said, that was speckled peas, which we got growing up here. That makes these microgreens. Somebody else just got something. We had tatsoi, which is that. You can let it grow out to that. It's microgreens. That's with a self-watering adapter. It's set it and forget it. So you don't have to worry about watering them. And then if you want to let it grow out really big, it's what our refillable adapters do. And then you can let it go. You just let it grow. Isn't that cool? So tune in tomorrow. 8:30 p.m. I'll probably do a demo here first, and then I'll start over on Whatnot. Over there, we have the giveaways. We're having a giveaway every 5 minutes over there tonight. Here's why I could hardly keep up. So, much love. We'll catch you all later.